today 218 of our handstand challenge, aka pull, dance, and chill. And since I named it pull, dance, and chill, can I talk tonight? Pull, dance, pull, dance. Okay, I'm sorry. It is super late. I got back. I had to go run some monkey little business going on here. You know, believe it or not, I do leave the house. And today I didn't get back till a little bit later. And so this is going a little bit later. However, it is what it is. And it's just going to be a little short chit chat with you today. I do want to say that I finished the little challenge with these little bad boys yesterday. And that was lipstick on a pig with Chanel longwear with glossy finish top coat. Liquid lipstick, would it be lipstick on a piggy friendly? And let me just tell you right now, that video, I stayed up till like 1 o'clock in the morning to make sure I did like the whole wear test. And then I just went in and gave Itchy like the biggest little snuggles and the kissies ever. And I will also add to this. This is something that's not in the video, I don't think. And I'm not done editing it, so I don't know. However, here's the thing. Before I kissed Itchy with my Daring Red Chanel lipstick, before I kissed him, I gave him a tallow bath, okay? A beef tallow bath. I'll tell you about it while we're upside down. Are you ready to go upside down? Let's go upside down. Okay. So, for those of you that do not know, I eat 99% of my food is basically, I guess you could say it is, besides coffee and electrolytes, it is roasted bone marrow every day. And here's the caveat here. Roasted bone marrow every single day. Even when I went to go get my hair done, everywhere I went, I would have my roasted bone marrow with me and I would bring my food. So I do that all the time anyways. Just a sidebar, okay? Letting you know. Because for the last 90 days, I have been doing only pressure cooked beef. And I would say they were pressure cooked ribeyes from Sprouts Market. And they were the grass-fed, grass-finished. And I would create 3 different ways with those ribeyes. But the reason why I did this, because people are probably like, what in the monkey's uncle is she doing? Okay, let me just tell you something right now. I have no teeth and I can eat the meat right there. So I'm going to hop up on the pole. We're going to chit chat about what it's like to legit eat the steamed, pressure cooked ribeyes from Sprouts while I'm upside down. So let's go do this. Are you ready? Let's put day 218 in the books. In Detroit, let's go. Yeah, I was out late today. I had to go run a couple errands. And I'm really excited because I have some surprises for you, but I can't tell you about it, or it wouldn't be surprises anymore. So let's just yank up our big girl panties and let's go ahead and pull, dance, and chill. It's such a thrill. All right, so tonight we are going to chit chat because it was almost going to be all of our favorite channels, but we're going to do that tomorrow because this just popped in my head. Because why did I eat pressure cooked beef for 90 days? And why is Sprouts the best? Okay, I'll just say right now, it just is. Because I have literally tested out before I lost as many teeth as I have right now, that I have functioning, you know, because I don't have my implants yet on the bottom and the top. We gotta fix those too. And like, obviously, like, this is so funny because somebody said the other day that I needed to go to a dentist. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're legit right. I did need to go to the dentist. How do you know I had an appointment? I have no clue. All I do know is that this little, like, state plate flapper situation, she's not cute, okay? She's really not. And the amount of grace that you have gifted me is just absolutely amazing. And I just can't thank you for that, okay? I cannot thank you enough. I know I don't enunciate all the words right. I probably ramble on a lot because then I end up trying to think about, did I just say that? All that kind of thing. Yeah, it happens. Even when you're just eating fatty red meat, ribeyes, and that's legit. That is like what I even dropped on my foot. The Instapot burn were pressure cooked ribeyes. Like it was 10 weeks ago when that happened. So for it, like think about that for a minute. I had already been doing that. The pressure cooked meat in the Instapot, and I shared how I did it before. If you want me to share again, I will. However, let me tell you something about this because there's a few things you can do about this. Now, some of you can, if you have teeth, I would say this is a green light. If you're like me and you don't have teeth, or some missing teeth, fragile teeth, breaking teeth, like right now, I have 2 implants that aren't covered yet, so I don't really feel that comfortable about eating foods that I don't believe that can legit like put pressure on my other teeth and have them break from the pressure, because that's what happened. And when that kind of thing happens, if it has enough pressure to break up where by the root is, oh, heavens to Betsy, let me just tell you right now, like if you're not used to it like I am, like if it happened again, I made sure to ask the doctor when I left, before I left, I asked the doctor, I said, what do I do if this one comes out, okay? Because since this one's broken and this one's out too, what would happen if this one did? And he explained to me just to come back in and they can we'll figure it all out. But at the end of the day, even though I do have my tooth there right now, I am going to have it out and put an implant in there. Okay, so it's going to be there, and there so far. And we're just going by ear right now. And I'll just say something about that steamed pressure cooked steak for 90 days. It was super simple. It was really yummy. This is like a complete go in the pressure cooker, 100%, okay? That's soft, it tastes good, and I'm telling you what, you could even eat it the next day and it still melt in your mouth, or you can, like I've done this before too, because I eat bone marrow every single day. Every day I roast it. You can make it in the air fryer, in the oven, and that's just about where I've made it before. And afterwards, some of the bones have meat on them. And so I just roast, okay, I'll put those in the water and Instapot them, again, pressure cooked for just 2 hours and take it out immediately and get the meat off the bone. You get the benefits of that meat off the bone with the no to low histamine. That's one of the other key reasons why I went ahead and I did the pressure cooked beef for 90 days. I wanted it low histamine. And I don't know if it worked or not, because here's the thing. While I was doing the 90-day pressure cooked beef Instapot edition, that was with the Instapot. Because I will say right now, I know how to make a badass steak over in the kitchen. I love a frying pan. It doesn't need to be cast iron. However, I will say right now, it's going to need to get hot. Real hot. It's going to need to be smoking hot to the point where your mate thinks you're giving off signals, but legit, no, you're almost like starting a fire in your kitchen. But don't do it that way, okay? Just be forewarned. You want that pan hot. Add the ghee. It's important. The ghee. Right as the ghee is put in, you put that salted steak down. Let it sit 2 minutes. Flip. 2 to 3 more minutes. Put a little bit of cover on top. Turn off that stove. 4 minutes to the CO-so. However, that's for my people with teeth. I don't have teeth to eat that steak. Could I do it? Probably I could. Should I do it? No, That's dumb, because I already know that I have a tooth already that needs tender love and care. Because at the end of the day, think about all the time, the money, the sensations you get from having something that you avoided because you put in great habits and great discipline. You see where we're going here? All of a sudden, you really decided to make yourself the easiest and best version of yourself, to where when you show up somewhere to do something, it's always going to be like a great time, because you know what it's like to work while you climb. But at the end of the day, you always know you're going to slay. You're here right now with me today. I thank you so much. I really do. I appreciate it. Yeah, 90 days beef for the ribeye. I had my red light therapy I do. And I also do the vitamin D. I do a collagen spray. I put my little bone marrow all over my body because I developed it and I love it so much. So yeah, that's like snatcheroonie for me. And now we're adding the devices in. I'm so excited. So excited. And I thank you so much though for hanging out with me tonight while I'm doing poll. I know I keep stopping. It's late. And at least I already did the piggies. Yeah, I did the piggies already. But after 90 days of doing the steamed beef, I tried something new. And that was, I ordered some bison from Costco because I was like freaking in the mood for the taste of bison because I really, really like it. And, you know, if you're on a low histamine diet, they say when you take away the stuff that was causing like your histamine intolerance overload, and I added in the DAO supplement, that it was a game changer for me. So I'm just going to say I did the red light, the supplement, the 90 days of the pressure cooked beef. Let's see, what else did we add? We added our feet massages. We are trying to go to bed earlier, although that's not working right now because I'm just rambling on. We're adding in our fun little facial devices, not just because we bought them and we think they're going to work, but why not just use them and see if they're going to work instead of wasting some time? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's what it is. Like, I really appreciate you being here right now, sharing your positive vibes, understanding now, like, the reason why at the end of the day I did the 90 days steamed pressure cooked ribeyes were because they just worked. They were super easy. They left no decision making for me because it wasn't forced. The moment I wanted, like, I almost wanted to do like a McDonald's challenge and just eat quarter pounders without the buns all month long and see what would happen. Let me know if you want me to try that. I think it'd be kind of funny. I don't know. Anyways, that's the kind of vibe I'm at now. You know, like, things are so fluid, and that's legit. Vibration plate, the pole, the food, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean, like, I could be eating all the bison in the world and I could feel good one day. The next day, maybe I'm having a rough day, but does it mean it's a bison? I don't know. No one knows. We just guess sometimes. I mean, come on. At the end of the day, you and me, Makeut, we're partners in crime. Somehow. Because you're still here. And I'm going to continue on with my little carnivore situation until I'm tired of it. But at this point, I'm really not. Now, like I said, for 5 days straight now, I've been doing the bison from Costco, and it's just so freaking good. Always do my bone marrow, and if you want to see more of my recipes, just go and take a look. I have some more, and I'm making more videos, okay? I have a lot of them for the piggies and stuff like that. And at this rate, though, I'll never get to bed. Sleep is overrated. I'm just kidding. It's good for you. Because then you get to dream. And we already know. Who doesn't love a nice little dream? We live it every day. And if you're not, you better be soon, because you know what? Life is too dang short for you not to be at the moon and beyond infinity, and all the love, the positive vibes, the inspiration. Yeah, I did. I'll be honest with you though, at the end of the day, it was really nice to have the meat there that I pressure cooked that was so soft. It was like melting your mouth. And I'm really trying super hard right now to just show up and be the best version as I can be. And again, you don't have to do it for 90 days. You don't have to do it for 60, 30, 50, whatever. You don't have to do it at all. That's the thing. You and me we're partners in crime. I don't care what the hell you eat. Sorry. Bad words. Heck. Sorry. Yeah. That being the case here, thanks so much for sharing your night with me. You are absolutely epic. You already know that I just rambled on about eating pressure cooked meat for like almost 90 days and then veering off of it with some bison. Go figure. But it tastes so good though. It really does. And I'll tell you, spoiler alert, like my little tasty buds are going through a change. And it's so funny because sometimes I get so mad. I'm like, dang, I really enjoyed that yesterday. Why in the monkey's uncle am I starting to like not want that flavor and having to like start making decisions again? That's not what's supposed to happen here. You are a rock star, superstar, an angel in my heart, and I will see you manana. Mm-hmm. She has no teeth, but she loves her meat. Mm-hmm. Giving hay from the hay station. There you go. You can kind of see the hay station right now. And yeah, we're getting some. Oh, look at those boys. Do you want some? Look at this. I'm going to go ahead and put some in their crib. And all of a sudden, look at what we have here. The sponsors of our video. Itchy and Scratchy. Thanks, boys. Tonight's Pool Dance and Chill is brought to you by our sponsors. These little adorable skinny piggies, Itchy and Scratchy. Ah, the crowd goes wild. That's right, they're going hog wild. Look at that, got us some yummy hay. They're not carnivore, they're vegan. However, I do rub bone marrow on them and I give them like an epic massage. They freaking love it. They love it so much. I mean, look at them. Look at the brittle pig right there. Look at that. He's like the hairiest skinny piggy I've ever seen. And you going over to bruh? What up, Twinny? There he is, little Itchy. He's in. He's all in the hay right now. He's into it. Ooh, look at that. Yes, thank you. The sponsors of our videos is Itchy and Scratchy. And what do you want to say, Itchy and Scratchy? Come watch our piggy videos. They're so fun to watch. And then go binge watch Mama. Pool Dance and Chill. Yeah. Itchy and Scratchy signing out and wishing you love and light. And here we are. It is beautiful out tonight. It's a little bit windy. It was really cold today. Believe it or not. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. That was kind of like an impromptu of I have no teeth, so I eat meat like situation. That's one of the reasons, but I mean, I can go into it way more. And also, like, I don't do the big dairy thing. I do like butter and ghee and sometimes egg yolks, but it's been a minute. Like, I'm really not into it. It's weird. I know. Go figure. Some of my favorite recipes are in here on my YouTube channel. I'll make some more new ones. I have some really badass things that you can make into ice cream, and you can still stay carnivore. And if you allow yourself some stevia or electrolytes and stuff like that. I like monkeying around with that. And I thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for your inspiration. And yeah, if you're looking to do a ribeye challenge, hit me up. Or if you want way more details, ask questions. And if you want to know what I eat on the daily now, let me know in the comments so I can go ahead and add that to my daily video. Love and light, my little Clementine. Now, go count some sheep, get some beauty sleep, and we'll make new memories in the morning. I promise I'll quit singing.